What is LAN? The local area network. So there we are using this hub. It is used to connect several computers together for communication. The function of repeater is to amplify the signal or to boost the signal or to increase the strength of the signal. This bridge, it checks for the packet and the address of particular segment or to the network. Accordingly, it is going to allow or is going to block the packet of data in the communication. Dear students, welcome to Computer Science classes. I am Ravi Kumar KR, lecturer in Computer Science, Vidhyaashram PU College, Temple of Excellence, Mysuru. Now, let us continue our discussion with respect to networking concept. So here in this session, we are going to cover the topic network devices. So here, now we know what is network, and in a network, we have same the transmission medium. And now let us see what are network devices. And here the definition says that hardware devices we are using in our computer network are called network devices, and there are many devices can be used in computer network for effective data transmission. Now let us see one by one. So first one is hub. Now look at the diagram of hub. So this is network device. So here it is a hardware device and used for connect several computers together. So this is one of the network device. So we are using this in our LAN connectivity. Now we know what is LAN, the local area network. So there we are using this hub. It is used to connect several computers together for communication. It is used in star topology from workstation to the central computer. Now we have seen what is star topology. So in star topology, there is a central device and to which all the other peripherals are connected to form a star topology. Similarly, we are using this device for connecting different computers in the form of star topology. Now there are two types. One is active hub and as well as passive hub. So this is one network device. There are two types. One is active hub and second one is passive hub. So active hub amplify the signals it gets, and passive hubs allow the signal to pass from one computer to another computer. So here there are two concepts. One is active as well as passive hub. So one active hub, it amplifies the signal, means to increase the signal strength. So that is amplification. It amplifies the signal. And again, the passive hub, it allows the signals to pass from one computer to another computer. So this is the function of hub. So this is normally we are using in star topology. So this is one device. Hub is a network device. In the next slide, let us see another device called switch. Now you can see picture of a switch is a network device, and you can see number of ports. These are all different ports. We can connect different types of cables or computer peripherals. Now let us see what is switch. So it is a device and that is used to segment the networks into different subnetworks called subnets or LAN segments. Segmenting the network into smaller subnet prevents traffic overloading in a network. Why we are using a switch in a computer network? So in a network we are using a switch to segment the networks into different subnetworks called a subnet or LAN segment. So generally you know what is local area networks, the LAN. So LAN is nothing but it is a group of few computers connected together with the distance between two devices or minimum. So it is also we are using this to connect two different LANs or different LAN segments, or the entire network we are going to have a LAN segment. That is why we are using switch. So advantage is that to avoid traffic or to avoid traffic overloading in a network. This is a switch. Next one is it is responsible for transferring data in a specific way and forwarding packets between LAN segments. Now you know what are packets. In a computer network, the data is divided into number of packets. So data is moving across the transmission medium within packets. So switch is responsible for transmitting those packets to a particular in a specific way and forwarding packets to the LAN segment. So it is going to pass the signal or the data to a particular or a specific LAN segment in a switch. Now, to insulate the transmission from the other ports, the switch establishes a temporary connection between the source and destination computer and then transmit the data and transmitting the connection once the conversion is done. So, before transmitting the data directly, it makes sure that temporary connection should establish between source and destination computer. So, it is also another responsibility of the switches is going to establish a temporary connection before transmitting data from source to the destination computer. So, this is a one network device switch. Now one more network device is called repeater. What is a repeater? It is a device that used to increase the strength of the signal. So here repeater is nothing but a type of network device. Normally we are using in bus topology. Now you know what is bus topology. In bus topology, all the network peripherals are connected to the main data cable. So here, if the cable length is too long, or if there are more number of computers and there are chances of the signals become weak, so in that case we are using repeaters. So repeaters are used to increase the strength of the signal, or we say it amplifies the signal. It is used to amplify the signal or it increases the strength of the signal for communication. Now there are two types of repeaters. One is amplifier repeater. Amplifies all the incoming signals along with the noise. Signal repeater. So it amplifies only the signal. So here the function of repeater is to amplify the signal or to boost the signal or to increase the strength of the signal. There are two types. One is amplifier. It amplifies data along with the noise and it amplifies only the signal. So this is a network device, a repeater. Now in the next slide, we see what is a bridge. So bridge is another network device, is another hardware. So here it is a device that connects two similar networks. It is used to connect two similar networks and it checks the destination address of the packet and decides whether it allow or to block in communication. So another network device is a bridge. What is the use of bridge? Is going to connect two similar networks. So if you have two different LANs or two different networks, we are going to connect it through a bridge. So it is a device, and how it functions, how it works. Here it checks the destination address of the packet. Now you know in each and every packet of a data, and one it will be having data as well as the destination address. So this bridge, it checks for the packet and the address of particular segment or to the network. Accordingly, it is going to allow or is going to block the packet of data in the communication. So this is one more device, that is bridge. Next one is called routers. So nowadays we are familiar with the word router. It is an important network device. So here it is a device that connects two dissimilar networks. Now, as we have seen in the previous, we are using repeat bridge is going to connect similar networks. But if we talk about the router, it is a device used to connect two dissimilar networks. If I say two dissimilar networks, maybe two different types of LAN. That is the meaning of two different networks. And router performs a traffic direction function on the internet based on routing table. So actually every router is a device. It is going to create, or itself it is going to create a routing table. So in the routing table, it has the information of number of paths available between host and destination. So if there are more than one path between two destinations, actually it prefers or it sends the data to the destination where the path is very free or near to the destination. So that is why it is called as an intelligent device. So router is called intelligent device because it performs the traffic direction function. Means it selects the best path between the host and destination and transmit the data accordingly. That is the function of router That is the reason we say it is an intelligent device. Next one is it checks the destination address. If the address is unknown, it forwards the packet to the another router. See, this is the another advantage of this. Suppose if the address is unknown or if it is not in a particular network, so the same data will be transmitted to another router. Next one is it is called as intelligent bridge or intelligent device. So this is a router. In the next slide, we say gateway. So what is a gateway? Another network device. Look at the diagram. So here, it is a device that connects two dissimilar networks. Again, see, gateway is in every network will be having its own gateway. So the function of gateway is to all the traffic, all the data traffic will pass through the same device or a one particular device, that is called a gateway. So we are using gateway to connect two dissimilar networks, and every network will be having its own gateway, and it performs protocol conversion and data translation. Important function of gateway is protocol conversion and data translation. And as and when that data is transmitting over the network, so we can come across different types of data. It works with different types of protocol and different types of conversion or coding system. So gateway perform protocol conversion and data translation accordingly. That is the function of gateway. Actually, it is a node on a network. Actually, it is also one of the computer or one of the node in a computer network. So this is gateway. Next one is called modem. Now you know what is modem. We are familiar and we have seen modem everywhere in network communication. So what is a modem? Modem that stands for modulation and demodulation. That is the full form of this. There are two terms. One is called modulation. It converts digital to analog signal, and demodulation is analog to digital signal. So this is a device, hardware device is called a modem. Now all of you know that a computer is electronic device, and we know it works with the binary data, that is a digital data. So any data goes to other computer destination, it starts with digital data. And the cable, the transmit medium, it cannot carry digital data, so it has to be converted into analogous form or analogous data. So the modem does the function of converting data, from your computer, it goes to the transmission medium in the form of digital data till that modem. And once it reaches the modem, the same data will be converted into analog form. So the analog data will be passing through the networking transmission medium. So that is the function of modem. Modulation and demodulation. Modulation is conversion from digital to analog, and demodulation is converts from analog to digital at the destination end. So this is another important device, that is modem. And there are two types of modem. One is internal modem and one is external modem. So what is internal modem? Internal modem, the modem that are fixed within the computer system. So normally the internal modem, it will be fixed inside the CPU. That is internal modem. And external modem, the modem that are connected externally to the computer as another peripherals are connected. Normally we use the modem which is connected externally, with a separate device connecting through CPU. That is external modem. But internal modem is nothing but it will be fixed within the CPU or within the cabinet, that is internal modem. So these are the two types of modem. Next network device is Ethernet card. Now you can look at the diagram of this. This is Ethernet card and this is called a port. What is Ethernet card? Ethernet is a LAN architecture, uses bus or star topologies and can support data transfer rate up to 10 Mbps. So this is Ethernet card. It is a LAN architecture. Normally we are using it in bus or star topologies, and we are using this, and the data transmission is up to 10 Mbps. So this is what you can see, the LAN or Ethernet card. So this is the place where we insert the networking cables. The computers that are part of Ethernet have to install special card called Ethernet card connected through the RJ45 connector. So here the name of this connector is called RJ45 connector, and normally in our landline connectivity, you can find the connector that is called RJ11 connector, and here for data communication we are using RJ45 connector. So this is we are using for connecting network cable to the computer through Ethernet cord. This is one of the network device. Dear students, so far we have discussed about different networking devices normally we use in our computer network. Now let me continue my discussion in the next session. Thank you so much.